Howdy folks, my name is Richie, aka Bog Otter, back with another Bog Vlog. I owe you guys an update to the whole full-time YouTube and streaming thing. Back in September I made a video where I announced that I was going full-time into YouTube and streaming. I said I was going to be doing that for 3 months and then reevaluating how financially viable it would be in January. Well, January's come and gone, February's come and gone, and now we're into March, and I still haven't given you guys like an official update. Some of you guys might have watched some of my streams where I've talked about this a little bit, but I wanted to put out a YouTube video kind of, explaining it, because this is where kind of everything started back in September. So it's a great thing that I've not given you an update until March, because if things were going really poorly and I had to stop streaming and YouTubing, well then that video would have come out in January. So there is good news there, but I kind of want to talk about what's been going on and what are some of my plans for the future and make a little bit of announcements. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a Pop-Tart, and let's get to it. So for a quick recap, if anybody doesn't know what video I'm referencing, or maybe hasn't seen it or haven't seen it in a while, in September 2015, last September, I made the decision to do full-time YouTube and live streaming, and I'll put a little link on the screen somewhere so you can go catch up on it. There's some personal reasons why I did it. I'm not going to rehash all of that stuff. If you're interested in that, go to the other video. And we're going to reevaluate in January based on certain metrics. Well, the good news is we hit a lot of the metrics that we set, a lot of the goals. And when I say we, I have a friend of mine named Widget, who's one of my mods in my Twitch chat, but she's a good friend of mine in real life, and she helps me with the business side of things and keep me organized and stuff like that. So we set ourselves a bunch of goals that we were going to hit before January. We actually hit some of these goals by the end of October. We actually got our Twitch partnership on October 9th, which was earlier than expected. We also got 100 subscribers on Twitch before the end of October, and the goal was to hit 75 subscribers by January. So we're already way ahead of the curve. So things were going really well. And we actually reset the goals and set a whole bunch of different, more lofty goals at that point. And we reevaluated, in January and said it's good enough to keep going. So we have been going. We had a great October, November, and December. December was unbelievably supportive and generous with a couple of donation trains and the holidays and stuff like that. So things were going really well. January and February, things have slowed down quite a bit, and we've plateaued a little bit. And it's not cause for any kind of panic or anything, but there's a lot of stats that have been collected, and we're gonna keep going. Now the good news is things have been going well enough that I'm happy to announce that I am going to be doing full-time YouTube and streaming starting now until September 1st. That gives us another 6 months of content, 6 months of video game entertainment, 6 months of playing with stupid bananas on stream. I have you guys to thank for all the support, and I could not do it without the Twitch community, the Ottoman Empire, and the YouTube folks coming together to try to make this whole thing work. So thank you very much. We've got a lot of work to do and still to kind of get this going. Unfortunately, I'm not somebody who is fresh out of college with not a lot of financial baggage. I have a lot of financial baggage that makes this challenging to be a viable business plan. And if this is going to be my primary income for the foreseeable future, it's not only paying my electric bill or my gas bill or paying for my meals that we have to worry about. We have to worry about long-term things like my kids' education and eventually my retirement. So all of that has been baked into the plan of like where the numbers need to be, and I'm not deluding myself in thinking that all of my bills are going to be able to be paid for by this business in the next 6 months or in the short term. But there's got to be considerable growth, and we got to keep making progress. The last 2 months, January and February, we're a little bit stagnant. So and this is on me. This is on me to come up with new games to play, new ways to engage the audience, new ways to kind of offer rewards and incentives and giveaways for folks who are supporting the streams and the videos and Patreon and stuff like that. So this is all on me to do that. And yeah, so I'm excited to kind of announce some of the goals. Let's go over some of the specific goals so you guys can help me keep me to this kind of stuff. So by September 1st, we have a goal of hitting 17,000 Twitch followers. We're currently around close to 11,000. So 17,000 followers on Twitch, and the subscribers we're around 210 or so right now. and we're looking to get 350 Twitch subscribers by September 1st. It's kind of a lofty number, but I think we can hit it if we make some smart choices and start to pick up some traction. I also updated my Patreon page. March marks the 2-year anniversary that I've been on Patreon, and as a result, I figured we would give it a fresh coat of paint. I went in and I changed the whole the whole Patreon profile page. They actually have a new layout, a whole new design for it, so it was kind of being forced on me anyways, but I rewrote the whole introduction. I put in the tiers of rewards are pretty similar to how they were last year, because I think a lot of those were working out. If you don't know what Patreon is, just real quick, it is a crowdfunding website where viewers of content can contribute on a monthly basis to the content creators they enjoy. Painters use it, musicians use it, all kinds of content creators, and streamers and YouTubers use it as well. So folks who want to support like $1 a month or $5 a month can go over there and do that, and I can offer certain rewards in exchange. Everybody who pledges on Patreon gets to interact with me on like a Facebook kind of feed, an activity feed, a Patreon activity feed. And there's different tiers. Some of the tiers offer you eligibility to enter Patreon-only giveaways that I do every single month. And there's not that many people that kind of enter those contests, so your chances of winning are higher than a lot of giveaways that, like for example, on a Twitch stream. There are behind-the-scenes videos that I post once a month that the Patreon folks could see. You can get one-on-one chats with me or play a game with me once a month, and there's other different types of rewards. You can check out patreon.com/BogOtter for all the details on that. So that's been revamped, and one of the goals that I've set on there was to actually hit. This is a lofty goal. Right now, we're somewhere in the realm of $600 to $700 a month coming in from that, which is amazing and awesome. But the goal is to hit $2,500 a month on Patreon, long-term goal, and that's basically amounts to like half of my monthly expenses. So if we hit that just on Patreon with the other revenue sources that come in from various places, I'll be pretty confident that I can continue doing this on a monthly basis for the foreseeable future. So that would be amazing. The goal, however, to hit by September is $1,000 a month on Patreon, which is not too far off. We're a good chunk of the way there already, and thanks to everybody who's already pledged on Patreon for the support. So that's really what things are in a nutshell. This is an interesting journey. It's great that I get to wake up every day and come downstairs and come into this my office here, and basically just be a total goofball and play some games and interact with an amazing community, and pump out videos whenever I can as well. You probably noticed on the channel that I've started to use some helpers, some video editors that have assisted me, so I can keep pumping out YouTube videos. Eskimo Princess from the Twitch streams and Fenris from my Maven Guild have been helping me with that, because as a full-time streamer, I'm streaming 35 to 40 hours a week. I don't have time to sit there and make like a 6 to 8 hour video, 6 to 8 hours editing a video on a particular day or whatnot. So that's been a great help as well. So I just wanted to thank everybody who has supported me over the years, watched my videos, watched my streams, and I could not do this without your support. We just need to find more otters now. We got to bring more people into the Ottoman Empire, and hit somewhat of a critical mass, and that way we can continue to grow and do this for the foreseeable future. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments field below. I welcome all questions. If you are a Twitch viewer at all, please come over to twitch.tv/BogOtter and hit that follow button over there. That way you'll know when I go live on Twitch streams. I'm streaming most days during the week at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I usually stream for about 6 hours a day. Sometimes I stream also on the weekends as well, and sometimes I even do night streams when I'm raiding or something like that. So I know there's a lot of folks that subscribe to me who here on YouTube that have not migrated over to Twitch. So if that's something you're interested in at all, we're having a blast over there. There's a great community of gamers. We're family friendly. We are supportive, patient. We welcome gamers of all types, and not, there's no elite gameplay going on from this person. So we're not an exclusive community. We definitely welcome other people to kind of join our antics and stuff like that. Would love to see you over there. So that's gonna wrap things up. Like I said, post questions in the comments field below. Thanks for everything, and I'll see you next time. Take care.